Your life partner is your body. So it will be there until your death, birth to death, the only body is with you. So do you want to know how is the condition of your body? See, you cannot select a new boat. Your body, you have come with the body and now you're at 20 years, 40 years, 30 years, 50, 60, whatever it is there. Whatever is good, bad, ugly you have done. Now you need to know what is the condition of your body. See, isn't it? Look at friends, there are 10 health issues people have to check. One point is overweight, belly fat, blood pressure, cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid, diabetes, medication, anything you're taking, D vitamin, B12, and insulin. These are the 10 health issues one must monitor. See, a lot of people know they only see one or two things. Suppose in your board there are say 10 cracks. If you know only five, you will be able to take care of five, if at all if you want. Otherwise, if the other five you do not know, isn't it? So we need to look at what is the all the parameters to be seen. These are the 10 health parameters you must check. For this, you have to do 10 blood tests. We will see what are the 10 blood tests and how to do that. See, look at how many. I always say each health problem is like a crack. Imagine like this. If you are overweight, you have a blood pressure, that means what? In your lifeboat, there is water is seeping inside. What would happen if water seeps into your boat, friends? You will have to keep on throwing the water. You cannot enjoy the journey, isn't it? You'll be focused, you are worried, oh my God, so much of water is coming inside the boat. So you want to throw the water out only. You will never be able to enjoy the boat ride. So what are the 10 health issues we will see quickly? See, the biggest problem everybody has is this insulin resistance. What is this insulin resistance and all we will see separately. This is one health issue. Let me tell you, friends, more than 90% people have this problem, and the majority of the problem, maybe almost 85% people do not know. You understand the point, the gravity of the problem. In your boat, there is a crack, but you do not know. What will happen as you are going in the journey, you see the water is coming and putting you into difficulty. So what is that one problem which is not being diagnosed by almost 90-95% of the blood tests? Doctors also not bothered. Because what is the glaring problem? Overweight. Overweight also people say nothing to worry. You have no other health issues. You don't have BP. You have no blood pressure. So nothing to worry. Very, very wrong approach, friends. Overweight itself is a problem. Just imagine like this. Say a person is overweight by 20 kg. Okay. 20 kg overweight means the person had the same heart, size of the heart, same organs inside. Now they have to work for another 20 kg additional body, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
See, same capacity is something like it. You made a food for your family of four. Two guests come. What will happen? So everybody has to eat less or not. In a similar way, overweight is a problem. Please understand it. Lot of people are waiting for more problems. Oh, I don't have BP sugar. Overweight itself is a problem. Now the question is how much overweight? All of you, I want to share you one particular photo. Maybe you can make a note of it. Yeah, we will go that. This is one health issue people have, majority of the people. How to check and all we will see. Overweight. If anybody is overweight, that is one more crack in your boat. Waist size, belly fat. Anybody has a belly fat, they may not be overweight sometimes, but generally overweight and belly fat go together. If you have this problem, there's one more crack in your boat. Heart health. How to check your heart health? Lipid profile. You have to check your cholesterol, you have to check your LDL, you have to check your triglycerides, you have to check your HDL and all that. So there is a test called lipid profile. Liver. How is your liver working? There is a fatty liver. Friends, let me tell you, more than 60% of the population have fatty liver. At one time, fatty liver used to happen only for the alcoholics. Now, fatty liver is available, is happening to even youngsters also. Why? Because of our lifestyle. We will study that. What is lifestyle? What are the problems? What are the mistakes we are doing? We will study that. Next is thyroid dysfunction. Lot of people have thyroid problem. See, they say, I have thyroid last 10 years, last 15 years, I am taking only 0.25. We are trying to console ourselves. See, taking a medicine means what, friends? You are a patient, isn't it? Only patient will take medicine on a daily basis. All of you agree with me or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Eh,
Agreed.
For any, maybe it is a gas problem. Doctor tells you, oh, you have to take this tablet. You are on medication means what? You are a patient. Do you want to remain as a patient or you want to get out of that mark of patient? How will you come out of it? Now you have decided, no, 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 I am only thyroid under control. I am only taking 0.25 mg. You console yourself. I was speaking to one lady. I asked her, how is your diabetes? She says, good. What do you mean by good? I asked. No, my doctor is happy. I said, your doctor will be definitely happy. As long as you're a patient, confirm
Right.
every 3 months you will have to go to him. The doctor need not be happy. You should be happy. When you will be happy? When you come out of your medication. When there is no need that you have to go to the doctor every 3 months or 6 months as per the suggestion. So our object, this 30 Wellness Secrets object is how to live a life without medicine. It is possible. It is possible provided you take action, provided you understand the methodology and and then discipline. With discipline you do follow those things. Next problem, thyroid dysfunction. Then comes pre-diabetes or diabetes. Today I was speaking to one madam. She was telling me, sir, I am diabetic under border. This question of border is a big confusion, a lot of people. So if you think you are in a border means you think you are safe. Friends, border is nothing but you put your feet in a kitchen, in a dirty place. Whether you are at the knee deep, I mean at the ankle deep, or at the knee deep, or waist deep, or up to your chest deep, or your neck deep, or you're up to chin deep, you're in trouble. Only the gravity of the problem is increasing. See, somebody is diabetic. He says, sir, I'm diabetic, but for the last 20 years, I'm under control. Somebody says, I'm diabetic last year, but my HbA1c is 12%. See, one is the severity of the problem, another is the long duration, how long you had that problem. As I told you, friends, I was having these problems for almost 15 years. Only the last 11 years I'm out of all these problems, but otherwise I was 15 years. I was thinking there's no issue. Cholesterol, no problem. Diabetes, no problem. Kidney stone, no problem. BP, no problem. Overweight, belly fat, no problem. Right? So this is the mindset. See, I'll tell you, somebody was saying me very beautifully. See, people want to listen good things about their bad habits. I'll repeat again. People love to listen good things about their bad habits. Suppose tomorrow some joker comes with a medical coat and all, he will come and tell you every day 2 teas will give a good heart health. All the tea drinking people will say, look, very important. We are always interested in listening. Somebody will say, 150 sugar, no problem, nothing to worry. Look, now some new guidelines have come. Until 8.4% HbA1c, you don't have to worry. I have seen people are simply getting into such sort of confusion. Right? So pre-diabetes and diabetes. What is the next problem, friends? Next seventh problem is D vitamin deficiency. Let me tell you, friends, the other day I was in a camp. We have conducted a camp in Sai Dhamam at Kisargutta. We have got 11 participants there, and all out of 11, 10 people got the test done. All 10 people have low D vitamin. See, D vitamin is nowadays not called vitamin. It is a nutrient. I'm telling you, many people have a lot of vitamin deficiency. So D vitamin deficiency, how do you know? Unless you check, you will not know. I have seen people who are little overweight, they complain that I have knee pain. And they have never checked this particular thing. Again, I'm saying you friends, sometimes you take a package from the, labs. They say well woman health checkup or comprehensive health checkup, Falana checkup, executive checkup, Dimaka checkup. You check at least out of these seven. Okay, let me finish all that. B12. Next is B12. Okay. Next is anyway hypertension. You will check. This does not require a medication. This one daily medication. These are the 10 health issues you must monitor. I tell everybody. Unfortunately, you have a thyroid problem. Doctor will only check thyroid. You have a diabetic problem. Doctor will only check diabetes. And the doctor is seeing with his naked eye that the guy is 20 kg overweight. He will simply make a passing statement. "Arey yaar, you have to reduce weight." Even that security guard and the hospital also will tell by seeing him that you have to reduce your weight. What is important is that we are not taking serious our health. We take it casually. So out of these 10 health issues, number of 10 health, how many should one should have problems, friends, out of 10? Hello? What is ideal? We should
Zero,
have
sir.
none of these. We cannot have insulin resistance. We cannot be overweight. We cannot have high cholesterol. We should not have fatty liver. We should not have a thyroid problem. We should not be either pre-diabetic or diabetic. We must have a good D vitamin capacity. Should we have a high blood pressure? No. And we should live a life without medicine. So these are the 10 health issues one must check. There are so many other things. We will go into that later. But these 10 are a must to inspect. I tell everybody, if I become the health minister, I will pass a order. Every hospital, every lab, every doctor, any patient comes, get this test done first. Once you get this test done, tell the person what is his health score. We will check in later on, friends. Now, what are the ideal range? I have provided it to you. See, look at it. Fasting insulin, the range should be 3 to 6. Glucose below 99. So the lab is saying 3 to 25. Suppose you are getting a 24, you think you are all right. You are not all right, friends. The range, optimal range is this. What is the pass mark for a 10th standard, friends? Hello? What is the pass mark?
35.
35, sir.
35. Anybody
35.
who gets 35 is pass, right? But do you expect your son to get 35% or you want to get 90, 95 and go to NEET?
99.
95.
Maybe 100. Why not? So these parameters should be optimal. I want people to be weight should be as per height. A 5 feet person, male or female, should not be beyond 55 kg weight. 5 feet 6 inches should not be beyond 60. And 6 feet, even 6 feet person in India, male or female, should not be beyond 75 kilo. Now you see people at 5 feet also 70, 80 kg weight. What is this overweight, friends? If somebody say 10 kg overweight, I always tell people, what is this 10 kg overweight means? Every day morning, you get up from the bed, you keep your leg down on the ground and you pick up 10 kg weight and keep on your head. Whole day you are going with that weight. Is it okay? Hello? You just carry a 2 kg vegetable from the market in the hand. By the time you come home, you will feel pain. Suppose you are walking, coming, say, 1, 2 kilometers. And imagine 10 kg weight you are carrying for how many years? People are carrying for years, 10, 20, 30. So no wonder by the age 35, 40, people have knee pain or back pain, falana pain, demaga pain. So the first opportunity, you must try to get rid of it. So out of these 10 health issues, how many one should have? Hello? How many are recommended? Subbarao garu.
Zero, sir.
Zero, exactly. This is what is ideal. Okay, we may have other problems. We look at it. Generally, this is like LKG. So then later on we will see. Remember, in human body, whatever organ you have, your eye, there are 100 problems. Nose, 100 problems. Ear, 100 problems. You have a heart, there are so many problems. See, each organ can develop so many problems. But let's focus on these 10, friends. There is something called insulin resistance, the calculation, we will go through that. Weight should be as per height, waist size should be half of height in inches. See, triglycerides, lipid profile, these are the two very important parameters, friends. But most of the time, doctors look at total cholesterol and LDL, and if they are high, they give the medication. Once you start following our dinacharya, your cholesterol will become normal. These are the parameters, see, which I put in the yellow. These are optimal range. For liver also, fatty liver, these are the two enzymes. They should be below 26. What do you mean by what is ideal? Below 26, it should be 510. Here it is minus. The lowest is the best. Some places the highest is the best. Here the lowest is the best. Your insulin should be 33. Your fasting glucose should be 70, 80. Your as per height, as per weight, this should be below 100. Maybe 70, 80 ideal. HDL above 70 is good. ALT, AST, it should be 10, 15, 12 like that. Don't come to 26 also. Lot of people are 30. Then thyroid, this should be 1.3 to 3, right? HbA1c, this should be below 5.6% is non-diabetic. Above 5.7 is pre-diabetes. Above 6.4% is diabetes. One second, diabetes. See, basically, you have to take the health in your own hands, friends. The diabetes is this is about five above 6.4% is diabetes. All right. But please take a screenshot so that you can check your parameters. And I want it's okay if you're little here and there, do the right things, you will fall in place. Right? Then HbA1c, ideal HbA1c is 5.6%. If you're diabetic, means it's above 6.4%. You should be come down. D vitamin level should be high, 60 to 100. The lab is saying 30 to 100. So here the highest range is the best, 80, 90 is good enough. B12 also like this. Blood pressure should be below 120 by 80. You should live a life without medicine. So you need to see how many health issues you should have, nil health issues. So we'll see how much of health issues people have now. We will not go into this. If you pay attention, my very, very important slide we are going to get. As I said to you, these are the 10 health issues. See, look at, as I said to you, the ICMR has given a survey. They say 50 crore people in India are overweight. 56 crore people are having belly fat. 40 crore people have got blood pressure. So we are all in that list, right? Now we will see one case study. Okay, this girl, 80-year-old girl. Look at how is her health score. How many health issues she had. We will see. I want anybody to read this one. Manasa, 8-year-old. What are all the health issues she has, this girl at 8 years? Anybody read,
Manasa,
please?
8 years,
Yeah.
dyslipidemia, low D vitamin, on medication, and severe insulin resistance. Four
Ah.
disorders.
4 disorders. Out of 10 health issues, she had 4 health issues. Just imagine, in her board, there are already 4 cracks. What will happen by the time she keeps growing if the same lifestyle, if the parents are not aware, they have no idea how to check also. This girl lady, when she was in my group, and you know the problem, look at her insulin resistance. See, fasting insulin, what I told, the value should be 3 to 6. What is the value for her? Hello? I'm seeing first time such a young girl has such high insulin resistance, fasting insulin.
54.92.
54.90. You know what that
Almost
mother is doing?
55.
She has some health problem and she's not eating food, I believe. So the mother is giving her the sugar water. I don't know how long she was giving that lady. She was giving sugar water to the small girl for years. So the damage has happened substantially. And we'll see another boy, 11-year-old boy. Read again this one. Hello?
Son, 11 years,
No.
20 kgs, overweight, dyslipidemia, low D and B12 vitamin, and insulin resistance. 5 disorders. OMG.
5 disorders means what? Just now I told you. What is 5 disorders? 5 cracks in his boat.
Cracks.
Is it okay? A
No.
child of 11 years, in his body, he has 5 health issues. As he goes, the same health issue will get bigger and bigger. He is now only 20 kg overweight. I'm sure maybe they continue another couple of years, maybe he will become 30 kg. So pay attention. Look at another girl. She is 13 years. See her problems. 18 kg overweight, cholesterol. See, look at the trend. Everybody is insulin resistance. Have you noticed it, friends? See, the resistance should be below 1.5. All the three, by this age itself, they are there. So no wonder if you check your blood test, you will definitely have. Because we are all doing the mistakes. We will study that in the next slide. And look at this girl, 25-year-old girl. Anybody read this her story? Hello?
12 kgs overweight, dyslipidemia, fatty liver, thyroid, diabetes, low D and B12 vitamins, and medication.
How many disorders?
9 disorders.
A 25-year-old girl, I saw her photo. She looks like some sort of a 8-month pregnant, 25 years only. The reason for her, she was staying in Bangalore, I believe. She is very fond of cool drinks and hotel food. Look at the damage. Look at her color, diabetes, 10.2%. Very, very high. In my whole life, I have never reached this level. My HbA1c was maximum 7.8%. That means the problem is very severe at a very young age. And look at this lady, 36-year-old. She's a doctor. And look at her health score. And this is my grandson, 9-year-old boy. When he was in India, last year, 2023, we have done. And he was only having D vitamin deficiency that time. But then last 1 year down the line, look at how many health issues he got. He also has developed insulin. Fasting insulin has gone up. He got insulin resistance. And his fatty liver also is becoming fatty. It's not fatty, but he is in the wrong direction. And D vitamin has not improved. Why? Why children are becoming like this? Anybody?
They are not-
Lifestyle disorders.
Tell me. So look, youngsters, children, everybody has now, we all joined this program. Everybody has 1 or 2 health issues, isn't it? Maybe the health issues which I mentioned, which I have not mentioned, there are plenty. We have got low hemoglobin. Somebody had some kidney problem. Somebody had some PCOD problem. So many things are there, right? So why we are all having so much of health issues? Anybody? See, once we analyze only, we will know. To analyze, you have to get the blood test. So next week, by next Saturday, I want all of you to get those 10 blood tests and map your own health score. And I want all of you to share your health score in the group Saturday. Whomsoever is sharing the group, they can attend. Otherwise, they can join next month. Yes, tell me. What are the reasons for these health problems? All of you, please put on the videos, please. I don't know why you are not putting the videos on.
Taking the food reason
Yeah.
and sleeping time
Good.
variation.
We will now study that. See, there are 10 10 daily wrong habits we are doing. Let us list out what are the wrong habits we have. Let's talk one by one. What are the people are making a mistake? Tell me. Number 1. Tell me. We are all doing knowingly day in and day out. What are the things, mistakes we are doing?
Control.
Self-discipline, sir.
Food control. Say that means, let's put it very specifically. Say we are not
Discipline.
eating nutritious food. Let's say 1 point. Okay.
Yes.
What is the other one? Second question could be, we are eating all sorts of unhealthy foods like packaged foods, sweets, bakery items, cool drinks, maida items, all that we are eating. So there are 2 points we have covered. There are 8 more. Tell me, what are they?
Time to time
not-
sleeping.
Not following regular timings.
And it's not necessary, sir. Following timing is not a big issue. As long as you eat good food and don't eat junk food, we will see that point. Very good. What else? Sleeping.
Chemically,
Somebody was talking about the sleep. So we are not sleeping properly in the night, 7 hours and all that. Very good. What else?
chemically infused food we are
Huh?
taking.
What is that?
Chemically coated food.
Huh? What you are saying?
Chemical.
Oh, it's all coming in the food itself. That way we have hundreds of reasons. We put everything in the food. We are eating food which is not healthy. And second point, we are not eating food which is, what else?
Body exercise.
Yeah, exercise, we are not doing. Very good. What else?
Sunlighting.
We are not exposed to the sun. Good. What else? All right, let me get it to friend. Please make a note of it. All of you take pen and paper. List out what are the daily wrong habits you are having as of today. So it's time for you to understand that and change it. Okay, let's see. I gave you this example. I don't know. I want to give this example. Say you have a fish pond and you're doing a good business of fish business, but one day when you came to see your fish pond, you saw 2 3 fish are upside down. They're sick. They're probably dead. 1 or 2 fish. What will you do? Hello. Anybody?
We'll
What
be
do you
removing
do?
the dead fish from the pond.
Pardon? No, do
We'll
you
be
want to
removing
give
the
the
dead fish from the
medicine?
pond.
You want to give good food, or you want to give some supplements? What do you want to do? That's what we do. No, see, you become sick. You become you realize that you got diabetes. What will you do? You go to the doctor and you take medicine. You take some supplements, and whatever doctor is telling you, some good food. Whatever good food he says, you will eat. Correct? Somebody.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we are doing. So here also the fish is getting sick and dying. So should we give them the good food? We give them the good antibiotics, or should we give them that one? Let's see that, friends. See, there are 10 daily wrong habits. Something like it, here it's not a habit. Say from 10 different places, dirty water is entering. From one place, you're getting sewage water from toilet straight away. And some water is coming from the drainage. Some is coming from the, some sort of chemical factory. Something like it, or from kitchen waste. Some nonsense is coming from some 10 different places. The polluted water is entering into the pond. So what you do, you have to find out what are those 10 places it is going. And suppose you are able to find only 5. What will you do? You will cover all the 5 you cover. The balance 5 you do not know. What will happen? Maybe after a few days you again find fish are dying. Maybe earlier every 2 days, 3 days you find some fish are dying. Maybe after you close 5 places, maybe taking a month. Anyway, it is getting polluted. Likewise, friends, we are doing 10 daily wrong habits. Let's see what are they. Number 1, chronic stress. If anybody is chronic stressed, what will happen? What does the stress happen to you, friends? When you're stressed, what will happen to the body? Chronic stress, what will happen? Stress is different.
Hormones are imbalance.
See, one is stress is different, chronic stress is different. See, stress means suppose you are walking on the road. All of a sudden you say mad dog, and tongue out, and it is looking at you. You get scared, isn't it? You want to either run away or take a stick and fight with that. That is stress, that acute stress. When that dog is gone or you reached home, you will become calm down. Chronic stress is something different. What is chronic stress? Say people have health issues, people have some relationship issues, people have some financial problems, or people are having not good relationship with your family or anybody. So you have a constant stress. What would happen to the stress when somebody is stressed? You will not be able to sleep well, isn't it? You will not get sleep in that night. And you are a bit disturbed. You will become very irritated. You are not happy. Small things also you get very upset and shout at people. So chronic stress will impair your health, and what it causes we will see. Chronic stress means what? You can't sleep. Your sleep will get disturbed. 7 hours sleep will get disturbed. When you don't sleep well in the morning, what will happen, friend? You will never ever go to walking, isn't it? What you do, you know exercise is done. So what happens? You start taking some coffee, tea. If it is night, you will have some alcohol and all that. When you start taking all these things, what happens? Then you feel like eating food, and you have some sugar, refined oils, and packaged foods, maida items, ice creams, cool drinks, very tasty foods. You want to try it out. Once you started taking any packaged food, why we are advising packaged food, friends? Not good. Anybody? What is wrong in packaged food? They are cheap, they are available. You don't have to do any work in the kitchen. What is wrong in packaged food?
They are not natural.
Right? What else? What else?
Preservatives are added.
Correct.
Preservatives.
What is the object of this manufacturer? The fellow, what is his object? Anybody who's
To make
making
money.
money.
Attractive.
See, actually, the packaged food industry, they want their product should not spoil. If he wants it doesn't spoil for years, but it is not possible. They say 6 months lifespan. So to make that food to stay for 6 months, what they will do? They put a lot of preservatives. And then to make it tasty, what they will do? They put a lot of sugars. They lot of ingredients they put. They put a lot of salt, a lot of sugar. They make it very, very tasty. Even after 6 months, you open the biscuit packet, it'll look crisp, isn't it? Fresh. It gives a good smell. It very, very, what I should say, fresh. All that. So it has a lot of chemicals. The object is to have a long shelf life. Remember, friends, any food is manufactured in a factory with a barcode. With a barcode, is it a food or a product? It is a product. They discuss this as product only, my biscuit product. Are you eating food or products?
Products.
We are eating products. So if you eat products, then obviously it will affect your health. See, once in a while it is okay, but try and avoid, that's why I tell the other day what happened. I want to share. See, other day, one of my neighbors, she brought this burji. What is that burji? No, North Indian burji. It's very, very tasty, I'll tell you. And I told her many times, don't give it to us. So once they give a packet of half a kg, what will happen? Tell me. We keep it in the kitchen. After eating food, we will eat. And I tell you, it is so addictive. You start with 1 spoon, you will finish the bloody entire packet. So I went and gave back the packet to them. I said, please keep the packet. If you want, give it to my wife, one small cup of thing when she is eating. So the best thing is don't stock these things at home, especially ice creams, cool drinks, all these packaged items. Don't. If you want to eat, if you want to make your child eat, no problem. Just give him one cup. Let him eat there, throw the dabba and come home. Don't keep it. If you keep at home, what happens, friends? You'll get tempted, isn't it? If you don't have in the house, of course, now you have a Zomato, you can call them. That is different. But at least you don't stock at home. Have this simple, discipline so that you can avoid. Okay. Then what happens? If you take all sorts of things, if you take coffee, tea and all, you will have a constipation problem. People are unable to pass the stools. And then what happens if you take coffee, tea, these things, you don't have a feel of drinking water. If you take 2-3 coffees, friends, people will not have a desire to drink water because it will dehydrate your body. So no water. Look at, we have covered about 7 points. 8th one is lack of nutritious food. See, we are all eating from morning to night some sort of, idli dosa in the morning and afternoon white rice and some sabji and night some dosa or idli and all. Where is the nutritious food you are taking? Your body required nutrition, isn't it? So nutritious food you are not taking. What is the 9th point? Anybody can guess? We have looked at 8. Find out how many are out of these 8 wrong habits, how many you have. At one time, I was having 7 daily wrong habits. Of course, sleep was good for me. I had no stress. I used to go for exercise. But all other, I have problem. Okay, I used to go to the stools one time and I hardly used to drink water. I was very fond of eating all sorts of processed foods, right? Alcohol, coffee, tea and all that. So what is the 9th point? Anybody can guess? We have looked at 8 already. How many wrong habits you have? Manusha Garu, how many wrong habits you have as of now?
Nothing, sir.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing. Very good. Very nice. So listen, even one wrong habit, like as I said to you in the fish pond, you have blocked all the 9, where the wastage water is coming. Very good. If one place only wastewater is going, is it okay? Hello?
No.
It is not okay.
No.
Maybe it may take some more time to get into the problem. But if somebody has all the 10, and that too very severely, say I'm telling you about coffee. Suppose somebody is taking 1 coffee in a day, another fellow take 3 coffee a day. Severity of the problem. And the duration of the problem. Somebody has this problem last 10 years, or somebody has 2 years. So the damage happens according to the severity and the duration. So find out what sort of severity you have, what sort of duration you have. Prasad, how many wrong habits you have? Pani Prasad.
Sir, zero,
Huh?
sir. Zero, sir.
0. Fantastic, sir.
Yes.
Fantastic. Very good. Very good. I'm happy that if you don't have it, it's great. If you have,
Yes.
make a point to correct it. Right? Let's look at the 9th point. This is
Yes,
the
sir.
mistake majority of the people have. What is that? Multiple times eating in a day. As I told you, without hunger, that too. Multiple times eating in a day. Why we are eating multiple times? We will study that. So everybody has breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, tea, snacks, and all that. In between eating habits, that will cause, as I told you, it will cause insulin resistance. As I said to you, remember this point, friends. I want all of you to read this loudly. Hello?
Other
This
than water
point-
is food which spikes
Other
sugar and
than
insulin.
Yes. Yeah. See, tell me, taking a Coca-Cola or taking a coconut water is a food. Remember this point. Whether you eat biryani one plate or you just take one glass of coconut water, body has to work. The digestive system has to work. Once the digestion is over, the body absorbs the sugars. And those the sugars in the form of glucose, and it travels into the bloodstream and it has to go into your cells. To go into the cells, there is an insulin spike in the body. So what is the problem? Eating multiple times cause insulin resistance over a period of time. As I said, 90% people are insulin resistant and they are not checking the health issues. We have seen in the earlier slide, all the people are having how many daily wrong habits you have and how long you have. And I had 7 daily wrong habits for 3 decades until 2014. So what will happen, friends? As I said to you, if your fish pond has, say, 7 places this dirty water is coming for years, what would happen to those fish? They become sick. God has been so kind, despite of so much of abuse for us, it is not, nothing much happens, little problem. Okay, little diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, kidney stone, you are on medication. But you can continue your journey. But it is not a joyful journey, isn't it? Is it a joyful journey?
No, sir.
With all the problems. I had to get admitted twice in the hospital in emergency, night 11 o'clock, for the kidney stone pain. Do you know, friends, kidney stone pain is, I believe, the highest pain decibel is the woman giving a birth to a child. That is considered the highest pain. Kidney stone, I believe, is the double of the pain. So I have experienced, though I am not a woman, I have not delivered a baby, but I have experienced a bigger pain than the delivery pain. Why? Why anybody get a kidney stone? Any idea? Why anybody gets a diabetes? Any idea? Why anybody gets a blood pressure? Any idea? Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir.
What? Just now we talked. Why the fish are getting sick? Why fish are dying? With that example, for the example we just now told you, no? Huh? What happened?
Dirty water.
That
Cracked
you
water.
translate into our problem. Somebody is overweight. What is the reason? Somebody has got a belly fat. What is the reason? Somebody has a PCOD problem. Somebody has a blood pressure. Somebody has a thyroid. Somebody has a diabetes. Somebody has a fatty liver. What is the reason?
వాటర్ తక్కువ తీసుకోవడం సార్
Food
Okay.
habits.
Food habits.
10 daily wrong habits. Remember this point, friends. Don't go by one point. Now tell me, as I told you, to make your sambar tasteless. Suppose it is horrible. One item is enough, isn't it? Suppose salt you put more or less or you forgot. What will happen? Hello? All other items you put properly. Only one item you put up and down. What will happen? Suppose there are 4 items up and down. The కారం తక్కువ ఉంది, ఉప్పు లేదు, చింతపండు లేదు, ఏమంటుంది? దెబ్బలో వారేస్తాం. అవునా కదా?
అవునవును.
Same thing. Suppose you don't drink water properly. You don't have a bowel movement. You are not sleeping properly. You are not doing exercise. You are eating all sorts of junk food. You are taking coffee, tea, and you are expecting healthy. How? I'm not able to understand. How can you be healthy if you continue making these mistakes day in and day out? The first thing is, what is the first thing to do? In the fish pond, you must block all the 10 places where the dirty water is entering to the fish. And then you clean up the water and give them the good food. If required, give them antibiotics. If needed, give them supplements. What are we doing? We don't change any damn thing. We go to the hospital, we take medicine, and whatever mistakes we continue doing it. So that's the reason you are on a kind of lifelong on a medication. Why diabetes people are unable to get rid of? Because they are taking medicine, they are eating idli, they are eating dosa, and they're eating multiple times. And they don't go for exercise. They don't sleep well. And they expect to reduce medication. No. The patient may have started with one medicine. And then if you go into wrong doctor, probably you will end up more medicine in a short period. And guidance. Okay, I can't blame the doctors, friends. Remember, most of the people, no, they are least bothered about. Okay, give me a pill. I don't want to get into any other issue. So if you have that attitude, okay, you can have your life running like that. So what is needed from today? So do you have to stop all the 10 daily wrong habits? I want people to tell me how many wrong habits you have as of now. Let me tell you, friends, majority of the people have this multiple times eating. Everybody in India is eating 3 times. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, isn't it? Forget about, you may not have any other habit. Let me guarantee you, you may not have coffee tea habit. Everything is hunky-dory. But eating 3 times, especially this type of food, you will land in trouble if not in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You agree with me? Now we will see what is happening to us. So then we'll see how is the multiple times eating. We're all habitual eating. Habitual eating means what? Breakfast time ho gaya, lunch time, dinner time, coffee time, tea time. Whether you are hungry or not, you break for the eating. Sense tempted eating. You see something, attractive. You're traveling, going, you saw some garam, mirchi bhaji is made. You stop there, have one bhaji and eat. You think there's no problem. True, no problem for once in a while. Office culture, boredom eating, environmental eating. People will force you, your relatives, your parents, your wife, or some of your brother. Somebody says, no, you finish it. Lot of people tell, lot of ladies will say, no, you finish eating. I want to wash the dishes. Is your stomach is a waste basket or what? Do you have to put your whatever food is getting wasted into your stomach or what? This is the problem, friends. Especially ladies, the biggest problem is children are left some food they won't eat. They feel that, oh, why waste two mudala? They finish it. So that's how they end up eating multiple times. Eating multiple times over the years cause problems. We will see the slide. We will understand what happens. So this slide is there. You understand what mistakes we are doing. Emotional eating. Nutritional hunger means what? If you're eating high carb food. That's why I'm telling you everybody to share the food. Suppose you're eating only white rice, large quantity of food. Then after 3 hours, you'll feel hungry. Food tasting, while preparing, while giving to somebody, we are tasting the food. You should avoid it. Now the question is how to check salt is proper or not. It's a big question, isn't it? Find a way. I have seen one lady, she was telling me, sir, I never eat, sir. I eat very less, sir. But she's almost some 20 kg weight. She says every time, she has a lot of guests, I keep cooking. Every time cooking, she's tasting. See, when you put I'm not saying what would happen in a long time. I saw one guy who was a driver. So he's almost 20 kg overweight. I asked him, do you take coffee? He says, no, sir. And he's a bachelor from some Bangalore. He's staying someplace. So he says, I'm eating only 2 times. I am shocked. It's not possible. See, some student is telling I'm going to his class every day properly. I'm learning tuition, but he's failing. There's something wrong. Then I was traveling him. Then I saw this guy was eating chiclets, chewing gum. So I saw he was eating at least 2, 3. I asked him, how many chewing gums you eat a day? He says 5, 6. Remember, friends, every time he puts the chewing gum and chewing, you are imbibing a little bit of glucose and then insulin. And believe me, that guy sent me a report after 3 months. He has improved his health substantially. It looks to me very, but the human body doesn't know. Every time you put something in your mouth, if you swallow it, or if you don't swallow also, especially like chiclet and all, it's sweet. The body senses. It may not, the sugar may not be so much in your body, like when you eat, say, 2 ice creams. You're eating 2 ice creams and seeing your sugar. You're eating only 1 chiclet and checking. How the body reacts, we do not know. But every time there is a spike, there is a spike, there is a spike. I want to give you one simple example, friends. You have your all cotton earbuds. You've seen earbuds. If you take a cotton earbud and rub it on your thigh, is there any problem? Hello? You rubbed it very gently. You take the cotton which you are putting in the ear, your fresh cotton, you rub it on your thigh. Is it any problem? Hello?
No.
No.
But if you are rubbing it every day 10 times for 10 years, what will happen? or 5 years or 1 year? You will get
Yes,
hurt or
sir.
not? Same place every day 10 times. You do that. Same thing happens to you when you're doing this multiple times eating. This is the biggest thing. Unfortunately, this is not being taught. Everybody tells you, oh, you eat less. That anybody will tell you. Security guard also will tell you, eat less, work more. You will reduce weight. Yes, to some extent. But the process is this, right? So eating multiple times is one thing. Imagine somebody was asking me in the mornings, I'm taking only half a cup of coffee, sir. Is it okay? Is it food? Tell me, friends, is it food or not? Coffee is
Yes.
food or not? Hello?
Yes, it is food.
Yeah. Coconut water, sugarcane juice, or you just add two pieces of cashew nut, 2 pieces, only 2 pieces. Or somebody offered you prasadam. You just picked up a small piece and ate. Yes, your stomach is so big and you put a small piece of food. So it just doesn't go into your intestine. It stays in the stomach until it is digested. Once it is totally digested, then only it enters your small intestine. Then only it gets absorbed. So what are we doing? We are giving the work to the body continuously. Imagine a person who gets up in the morning, he had a bed coffee. Then at 7 o'clock, he had a breakfast. Then he went to the office at 9 o'clock, 9:30, he had a coffee. Then around maybe at 12 o'clock, he had lunch. Then again, 3:34, he had a coffee tea. Then evening, he had some snacks. He come home and eat at 9 o'clock. Let us say he's eating all good food. Let us not assume that he may be having a milk only, he's having only cashew nut, he's only having fruits. What happened? You have done 7, 8 times of eating. Nothing will happen for 1 year, 2 year, friends. We have seen that 8-year-old girl. What is her insulin? Have you noticed it? 54. Why? Because her mother was feeding us sugar. Maybe I don't know how many times. It's only 8 years. Maybe the problem has happened last 2 years. I don't know. We just don't know. So do you check your parameters? Now the next is what? Prasadam. Somebody's offered prasadam, or you go to somebody's house, they compel you to eat. All these things, what they'll cause. Look at it here. This is how it is, the slide. Okay. See, friends, the human body works like this. Pay attention to the slide. See, this side it is sugar. This depends on your eating. Whatever type of food you are eating, how much of quantity you are eating, how frequently you are eating is determined by this. So either sugar level will, remember, whether you don't eat for 3 days or you eat 20 ice creams, what will happen in generally? When you did not eat for 3 days, the sugar will not go below 70. Suppose one you are good healthy person, you ate 20 ice creams, the blood sugar will not go beyond 120. Have you seen this? This is the magic of God. This has been created like that because high sugar in the body is dangerous. So the body is designed to not allow high sugar. For how long? It will do it for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. But we are doing this mistake for years. That's how you are broken down. Let me tell you, friend, 90% of the population, and let me say the word, repeat, 90% of the population are metabolically disordered. They've already buggered up their health to a large extent by way of high fasting insulin. So what happens? See, this is beautifully maintained for years, maybe for decades also. You did not eat food for 5 days, your sugar will not come down. If your sugar comes down, you will become fainted. So it is done automatically. Or if you're eating 20 ice creams for breakfast, 20 ice creams for lunch, 20 ice creams for night, nothing will happen for a few years. Anytime you check your sugar, it will be 120 only after 2 hours. Amazing. But what happens this insulin? See, this is what is the controlling parameter. It has to run only between 3 and 30. See, it may go up 40, 50, but after 2 hours, it should come back to 30. But it won't. I want to give you one example for you to understand, friends. What is this insulin and sugar? Lot of people tell me, no, I checked my sugar, it is under control. Sugar is a controlled parameter. Suppose you are staying in, say, Jaipur, in Rajasthan. In a summer, I call up and ask you, what is the temperature there? So you are sitting in your AC hall, you see up there is a 18-degree temperature, centigrade. You will tell 18 degree, which is right. What is 18 degrees? A controlled temperature because of the AC. Outside temperature could be 45. Correct? So sugar is a controlled parameter. That's why look at, if outside temperature is 35, 40, 50 also, inside how much will be temperature, friend, when you put AC? Hello? If you select at 18 degree, what will be the temperature?
18 only.
18 only. Suppose that day it's raining outside. You put AC, it is 18. Outside temperature is 40. Peak summer, temperature is 50. People are dropping dead. But you're inside the house. What is the temperature?
18 only.
People are checking fasting sugar and they're thinking they're all right. They are not all right. Anybody is overweight means they have got high insulin, because the sugar will maintain for years and decades. So this is the test we have to do. See, now this is what is happening, friends. When you become insulin resistant, if you're insulin sensitive means your healthy span. Movement, your fasting insulin is going 5, 6, 7, up to 7 it is okay. It is going beyond 7, 8, 9. What will happen? They have insulin resistance. Have you noticed it? We have just seen the slide. I'll go to back the same slide for you to understand. We have seen this slide, isn't it? What we have seen, friends, see, look at it here. Look at this slide. Look at all the people's fasting insulin. This girl, 80-year-old girl, 54. This boy is 18.4. Look at this girl, 17.63, 12.69, 15.18. My grandson was okay at 9 years, but he has also gone up 1 year. Look at it, 9.32. If we don't take care, he will also get into the other problems. Why they have got these 5 health issues? This lady has got 10 health issues. She's 36-year-old. That means the damage is happening for many years. So what is the problem of this 25-year-old girl? She has 9 disorders. Why these 9 disorders? Can you see this? What is the problem? What is the reason? What is the reason for these health problems? Ramadevi garu, unmute yourself. Please tell me what happened. You are listening to my talk or not? What is the reason for all these people to have so many health issues?
లైఫ్ స్టైల్ సరిగా లేకపోవడం సార్.
No, again you are going to PhD. Just tell me what I told you.
10 wrong habits, sir.
10 daily wrong. Forget about all this PhD stuff. You are not drinking water. You are not clearing your bowels. You are not sleeping. You are stressed. You are not drinking sufficient water. Right? You are having stimulants, coffee, tea. You are eating all sorts of wrong foods. You are eating multiple times in a day, 5 to 6 times. Any one problem. Forget. Let's first say I don't have any problem except night sleep. He's not able to sleep well. Is it okay?
Yes.
So remember this point. The problem is one place we are finding solution somewhere else. Now tell me, what is the reason for all the health problems?
జంక్ ఫుడ్ సార్.
Food. Again you going to PhD, madam. What am I telling you?
10 daily wrong habits, sir.
10 daily wrong habits, nothing else. Find out how many habits you have. I'm telling you repeatedly, I had 7 daily wrong habits for 30 years. So tell me how many wrong habits you have. You have to stop that. Instead of that, what we are doing, sir, I have joined Zumba class or I have joined Mr. Rao's program. No, it doesn't work. First, stop your wrong habits.
సార్
Is
ఓకే
that
సార్.
clear? Yeah, 9, 10. Thank you very much. Any other questions?
సార్
Ah,
నిన్న క్లాస్ విన్నాను కానీ 2 times ఫుడ్ తీసుకోమన్నారు కదా, మార్నింగ్ ఆర్ ఈవినింగ్ కుక్డ్ ఫుడ్ ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి, అన్కుక్డ్ ఫుడ్ ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి,
మీకు
అది అర్థం
ఇష్టమండి.
కాలేదు.
వినండి. Don't go by anything. I said
Okay.
eat 2 times, whatever food you want to eat, whenever you want to eat, whatever quantity you want to eat. The criteria is you feel hungry, not just because it has to be eaten before sunset. Don't go by all that. Just
Okay.
eat when you are hungry. That's what I'm telling you. When you share the food, if you share only, I can guide you. Otherwise, I cannot.
Okay, sir.
I shared my food. Have you noticed that I mentioned very clearly? What is I had a juice at 9 o'clock, and I had my first meal and the second meal, and how I have taken the water. I communicated, and you guys are not doing. I told you, you are the people who are practicing it. When you are practicing it, if I don't get feedback, you will not know. You will not get the full benefit of the program. Now, the next is I have already shared you the health score. How to check your health score.
Okay.
I want to just show you something else. One second.
సార్ కాఫీ టీ చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి అలవాటు సార్, సడన్ గా మానడం అంటే కొంచెం కష్టం కదా సార్.
ఏమాకండి, no problem. You continue. See, మీకు, see, if you are going on a, what I say, I agree it is difficult. Now it is a challenge. You have to ask me, sir, how to get rid of. I can give you the solution. If you have already decided it has come from so many years, and now I cannot stop, then you cannot stop. See, friends, I ask you one question, a simple question. If you are walking without chappal on a thorny place, what will happen? Hello? How long you have to wear the chappal? If you wear chappal, you are protected. If you are not wearing chappal, you are not protected. Similarly, if you are drinking coffee, I am not against coffee. If you want to drink coffee, have a coffee along with your food. Bring eating 2 times. That is the criteria, right? See, coffee is a stimulant. See, it stimulates your body. Stimulation is not good for nerves for a long run. So find a way. Hello? Now I understand it is very challenging. See, I tell you, friends, we had my buffalo Sunday. I don't know, my mom thought when we were kids itself, she started giving coffee. So I started having my coffee probably 5-6 years. 6 years. Until 2000, I was taking at least 3-4 coffee every day. But luckily, I attended a program and it was very inspiring. I gave up coffee, tea, alcohol, non-veg at one go. So it requires a little bit of determination. Once you know it is not going to be helpful to your body, you have to make change. Now, like yesterday, one lady was telling me, sir, I used to earlier have 2 coffee. So she has made 1. So just take a time. Maybe another 3-4 days, you have to wean it down. I know it is difficult. I share one video of one person who has improved his health, about 14 kg weight loss in a span of 4-5 months. He's saying that, yes, sir, initially it was struggle. Yeah, true. I agree. Once you know that it is not helping you, you have to get rid of it. Yeah, any other questions, friends? Please pay attention, listen to some of my videos, you get more knowledge. Important thing is the awareness. As I told you, why we are not walking on a parapet wall or 5th floor, 2 feet width also. It's 2 feet, you will not fall. Why are you afraid? Because one time you fall, you're gone. As far as coffee tea is concerned, nothing will happen if you drink for years also. Not big problem. So you have to come out of it. I know it's difficult. Eating 2 times is important. See, end of the day, as I said to you, stop these daily wrong habits. And every day, make sure that you drink 4 liters water. Keep it in the bottle. Make sure that 2 bowel movements are happening to you. And then you at least 1 hour physical walk, compulsory you do it. 7 hours sleep. Find out if you are very stressed. Find methods to find out how to get rid of your stress. Eat only 2 times. I'm not telling you what to eat, when to eat, what type of food to eat. Enjoy for some time. If you're eating 3 times, slowly bring to 2 times. Bring it to 2 times and then see. And I can guarantee you by this, within a week's time, you see the difference. I think we have Nagamani Garu. Nagamani Garu, can you just share your experience of following this dinacharya? Just listen to her.
Yeah, initially I was having headache when I stopped my tea, sir, in the afternoon. So but I was determined. I started drinking hot water instead of tea.
Very good.
And I'm very comfortable. I stopped my BP medication. Earlier with medication, my BP was 120/80. Now without medication, it's 110 by sometimes 80 and sometimes 73.
Wow. How long you are having take medication, madam? BP medication?
almost from 4 to 5 years.
4 years she's been taking medication.
I thought it was my father and mother
Heredity, yeah.
genetical disorder or something. So
See, look at it. Her medication is gone in 4 months. I mean, 1 month, isn't it? How much time you taken?
from 1 month, last month I joined your class, sir.
All right. See,
But-
look at
but
how
I-
she has transformed.
But I was continuing having my medicine for 15 days.
Okay.
Then I was having it was 60 by 50 like that
Okay.
with medication. So I stopped.
Wonderful, wonderful. See, it's not only that. How is your general comfort levels, energy levels? What is your experience?
Yeah, and before I used to do Surya Namaskars for every day, daily 15 times, sir, before I started the class. But I used to take break after every 5. I need to take rest for 2 to 3 minutes. Now at a stretch, I was able to do 11 times, and in two sets, I was able to finish my 21 times Surya Namaskars.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And evening walk 1 hour. Before I used to do 40 minutes walk, and I was tired of 40 minutes. It's enough. I did 40 minutes of walk. I was able to do my 1 hour walk.
Wonderful. See, end of the day, let me assure you, friends, you will feel comfortable, you will feel energetic, and you start weaning away your other health issues, whatever you have known, unknown. Once you know D vitamin level, B12 level, your HbA1c, other parameters, we look at very specifically. But end of the day, same formula. Remember this. You just follow this. If you have some problem, we'll give some support to you. Is that okay? Anybody doubts you have, please be active in the group, because next 1 week we are not going to meet. So please don't lose the track. Be active in the group. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions?
సార్
Ah,
మీల్ కి మధ్యలో ఫ్రూట్స్ తినచ్చా సార్?
same thing. మన రామాయణం స్టోరీ అడిగినట్టుంది మీరు. చెప్పండి. అంటే సపోజ్ దేవుడు అమృతం ఇస్తాడండి మీకు, మీరు రమాదేవి గారు మీ ఇష్టదేవుడికి అమృతం ఇచ్చాడు అనుకోండి, అది కూడా తాగమాకండి, ఇన్సులిన్ పెరుగుద్ది.
ఓకే సార్.
లైఫ్ పెరగడం తర్వాత సంగతి, కానీ ముందు రోగాలు వస్తాయి.
ఓకే సార్. అలాగే చెప్పులు లేకుండా నడవడం ఎక్కడ గార్డెన్ లో ఒప్పుకోవట్లేదు సార్.
అచ్చా, వాళ్ళ
గార్డెన్ లో
find a way. You find why they will what is their problem? No, okay, maybe they don't want you to spoil their grass. That you take care, of course. Maybe you find a way. Any other questions?
మంచిది కాదు అంటున్నారు కదా సార్.
No, it's up to you, madam. Listen, getting connected to the earth is the best. Don't go by. There are so many theories. Suppose what I say, somebody will say 6 times you eat. Sometimes, why are you drinking 4 liters water? You don't require. You take milk. So many theories are there. What is the best way, friends? Best way is you experiment. You follow this for a few days and see whether there is any improvement in your body, whether you feel comfortable and all. You experiment, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
Yeah.
నాకు నీ పెయిన్ ఉంది సార్. సో వాకింగ్ చేయొచ్చా చేయకూడదా అనే question.
You have to listen. Don't
Okay.
listen to anybody. Your guide is your body. If your body is feeling painful, sit quiet. Have you done the blood test? Who is speaking?
ఓకే.
ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతుంది?
షహనాజ్ బేగం సార్.
బేగం మేడం, మీరు you have you got done blood test చేయించుకోండి. There is a possibility you may have D vitamin deficiency.
ఓకే సార్.
So once you do that, then you don't do anything. Even suppose if I'm saying that you drink 1 liter water in the morning, you are finding discomfort, do it slowly.
ఓకే.
But I've seen people, you give them the cold Coca-Cola bottle, full bottle, they drink. But water, they have a problem.
ఇప్పుడు డి విటమిన్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఎండలో ఉండడమేగా.
It won't work, madam. It won't work. ఎండలో నిలబడినంత మాత్రం రాదు. Okay. So first check up what is your level, and then we will see what best can be done. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.